Six-pack abs, the ultimate symbol of fitness. The thing that almost everyone wants but most people fail to get. You've probably heard it's extremely hard, that only a tiny percentage of people ever achieve it, or that you need insane genetics or perfect discipline to pull it off. But here's the truth. Getting a six-pack is actually way easier than you think. The problem isn't that it's impossible. The problem is that most people go about it completely wrong. And today, I'm going to show you exactly why and how to actually make six-pack abs achievable for you. Before we dive in, I want to know, what's the biggest thing holding you back from getting abs right now? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to hear. And if you want more clear, no-nonsense fitness advice like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. First, let's clear up the biggest myth about abs. Endless crunches won't magically reveal them. Your abs are already there. Everyone has them. The only reason you can't see them is because they're covered with a layer of fat. This means the real key to a six-pack isn't just doing ab workouts every day. It's lowering your body fat to the point where those muscles become visible. For men, this usually means getting down to around 10 to 12% body fat. For women, it's closer to 16 to 20%. Once you hit those levels, the abs you already have will suddenly pop through. So the number one step is diet. Abs are made in the gym, but revealed in the kitchen. If your diet isn't under control, nothing else matters. The easiest way to do this is to set a calorie deficit that you can actually stick to. You don't need to starve yourself or go on some extreme crash diet. Just eat a little less than your body burns each day. A slow, steady fat loss of about half a kilo per week is more than enough to make progress while still keeping your energy and muscle. And here's a trick. Focus on protein. High-protein meals keep you full and help protect your muscle while you lose fat. That means you'll look leaner and more defined as you cut down. Now, that doesn't mean training your abs is pointless. In fact, ab training is still crucial. Why? Because you want those muscles to be strong and developed so that when the fat comes off, they look sharp and defined instead of flat and soft. Think of it like this. Lowering your body fat is like taking the blanket off the couch. Training your abs is like actually building a nice couch to reveal underneath. You need both. The most effective ab training comes from movements that challenge your abs with resistance, not just high-rep crunches. Hanging leg raises, cable crunches, ab rollouts, and weighted sit-ups are some of the best exercises to build thick, visible abs. But don't stop there. Your core isn't just your six-pack muscles. You also need to hit your obliques and deep stabilizers. Side planks, wood choppers, and rotational movements will build that strong, complete look and help you move better overall. But here's where most people mess up. They either only train abs and forget about diet, or they only diet and end up with no muscle underneath. The real key is combining the two. Strength training for your whole body, including your abs, while eating in a sustainable calorie deficit. That's the real formula. Now let's talk about something that makes this way easier than people realize. Consistency beats intensity. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to eat chicken and broccoli every day or train abs for an hour. All you need is a plan that you can stick to long enough. That's it. If you eat mostly whole foods, get enough protein, train 3 to 5 times a week, and stay in a moderate calorie deficit, the six-pack will eventually come. The only difference between you and the person who has it is that they stayed consistent long enough for the results to show. And let me make this clear. You don't have to live a miserable life to get lean. You can still eat foods you enjoy. You can still go out with friends. What matters is the overall pattern, not one single meal. As long as you consistently hit your calorie and protein targets over time, you'll keep losing fat. So why does it feel so hard then? The truth is, most people quit too early. They expect to see a six-pack in a month, and when it doesn't happen, they give up. But fat loss is slower than that. It might take 3 months, 6 months, or even a year depending on where you're starting from. But if you stay consistent, it will happen. Remember, abs aren't just for fitness models or genetic freaks. They're for anyone willing to stay patient and stick to the process. Here's the simple roadmap. Step 1. Get your diet in check. Step 2. Strength train for your whole body and add in resistance-based AB work 2 to 3 times per week. Step 3. Give it time. That's literally it. No magic hacks, no secret exercises, no miracle supplements. Just a simple, proven process that works every time if you follow it. So, is getting six-pack abs easy? Honestly, yes. Not because it takes no effort, but because the process itself is simple. What makes it seem hard is the lack of patience, the bad information, and the obsession with quick results. But once you understand the truth, it's just a matter of following the steps. Control your calories, train smart, stay consistent, and watch as the six-pack reveals itself. And when you finally see those abs pop out in the mirror, you'll realize it wasn't some impossible dream. It was always possible. You just had to stick with it.